Hey, what's up, YouTube? People are forgetting this about the Clippers. Uh, people keep forgetting that this team, they have a bad history of success. They don't have a good history of winning. And I've been saying this since last year. Obviously, I haven't posted on YouTube about it, but this is something I've been thinking about, for a long time. And I'm gonna be real. I do not like that team at all. But and obviously this series is not over. So they still might be able to finally get over that hump. I'm not even talking about winning the championship. I'm talking about getting out the second round. So it's not over, but people forget the history, the curse. I mean, even if you don't necessarily believe in curses, but there's a lot of facts that backs up this team. Unfortunate. They have a lot of bad luck. All right, and people are forgetting about that. So you can't just be like, okay, this team is going to the conference finals. Like, no, they got a lot of like bad history to overcome. They have bad history to overcome. All right, so you can't just automatically. I know they got Kawhi and all that. They choked last year. All right, that's just one of many examples of this team having unfortunate situations happen to them when they're trying to do something successful. Not even to mention the recent history with the Lob City, blowing 3-1 leads, and you know, Chris Paul with that situation against the Thunder in Game 5 back in 2014. It was just a crazy situation. They had a chance to go up 3-2 against the Thunder, but knowing them, they probably would have blew that lead as well. But yeah, man, this Clipper team, people forget that this team have a bad history at times. People understand that, but they overlook that. You can't overlook that. You have to understand that. They have something to overcome, and I don't think this series is over, but they are in trouble. They are in trouble. I'm rooting for the Mavericks. I like Luka Doncic, and obviously I don't like the Clippers. So yeah. This series is not over, and but the Mavericks are in a nice situation. They up 2-0. They beat the Clippers twice in their building. So yeah, they definitely. But it's not over. The Mavericks, they have to keep this up. They can't relax. They can't be like, okay, we up 2-0. And I think I didn't see the full interview, but I think he said something like that, like the series is not over. It's not. It's not over. The Clippers are still capable of coming back. There's been some crazy things that happened, but I will say this: if the Mavericks win Game 3, it's pretty much over. I wouldn't say it's official because at the end of the day, it's the first to 4. And I gotta pause it real quick. I'm back. Yeah, I had to pause it, but yeah, the series is not over. Obviously, it's the first to 4, and the Mavericks, they have to keep that same energy. They have to go out there and play. The Clippers they're gonna come out in Game 3. They need that win. They know they need it, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers win that game. Obviously, and even if they win it, I wouldn't be surprised if they win it convincingly. Like if they just like really like, not necessarily like blow them out like by 20 something. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But if they just like beat them by double digits and just let it be known, like, okay, we got this Game 3. I wouldn't be surprised, but it could be either way. The Clippers can either choke again. It could be either way, or they step up and they win Game 3 because they are the better team. The pressure's on them. But it's hard to really say that because at the end of the day, the Mavericks is up 2-0 at this point. It's not over, obviously, but it's hard to really say that, But the Clippers, they supposed to win this series. They supposed to win this. Then they're not supposed to be down 2-0. They supposed to be the champions, one of the championship favorites. So but Luka Doncic has been balling. Tim Hardaway, the Mavericks, they've been doing their thing. They not that great defensively like that, but the Clippers have not been playing great defense at all in these first 2 games. So this is like we all know they're in big trouble. And we'll see what they made of in Game 3. Again, I'm biased. I do not like that team. This is the first time I'm saying I'm biased. But like I said this before. I do not like this team. I'm rooting against the Clippers. I do not like. I never liked this team ever since the Chris Paul days. Even though I like Chris Paul, I like Blake Griffin, but I just cannot get on that team. I do not like that team. I'm a Laker fan. I just do not like the Clippers personally. I just do not like them. And I do know there are Laker fans who like both teams, but I know there are also a lot of Laker fans who don't like the Clippers as well. I don't like them. I don't like the Clippers at all. I always root against them. But peace out.